And I think in the Battle of Cannae too, since we're about to wipe out Carthage, we're not going to get to like Cannae, but famous Battle of Cannae, I think they were able to successfully use Hannibal's maneuver. The way Hannibal set up his army at the Battle of Cannae was almost like an inverted U, like he put all his weakest troops in the middle, and rather than being like a straight line, it was a line with like kind of like a hump extending out, and the Romans were like, Hannibal, what an idiot. He put all his weakest troops in the middle of the line. We're just going to bum rush him, knock out the middle, and tear his army apart. Well, Hannibal, this does speak to Hannibal because he was a great leader to keep these mercenaries forces together long enough to withstand the Roman onslaught. But Rome did push back the middle line of his army, and it bowed in like a U. But while they were doing that, pushing back the middle army, they were also encircling themselves. And Hannibal took his Numidian cavalry, knocked out the Roman cavalry, and then the Numidian cavalry encircled the flanks of the Roman army. And gosh, I wish I had a pen. But basically, the army went from being like kind of like a line with like a little hump, like an inverted U, to being pushed in the middle, U-shaped. And the Romans encircled themselves in this army by attacking the middle. And Hannibal brought in his experienced soldiers to flank the Romans on the side, and the cavalry attacked them in the middle, and they were completely encircled. There's a very famous story of like the Romans were just encircled, being slaughtered slowly, one man at a time, and the Romans were just like burying their heads in the sand, suffocating themselves for death because they knew they were going to die. One of the most famous battles of history, the Battle of Cannae. Hannibal, military genius, is still studied by the military at West Point today. But yeah, one of the most famous battles in history.